Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. Some of our favorite videos are the ones that keep you up at night. From the mysterious to the downright weird, today we're visiting the Ripley's-inspired hallway of our archive to uncover the darkest corners of our society. From shrunken heads to creepy photos of nuns, you're in for a treat tonight as we cover the top 10 weird photos that will keep you up at night.
Number 10. Shrunken Heads. Before we even get started on Shrunken Heads, we have to mention the shrunken head guy on Beetlejuice. You know who I'm talking about? Oh, those eyes. Okay, anyways, here is a creepy example of real headhunting. This is an original photograph, circa 1890, of Horatio Gordon Robley and his incredibly bizarre collection. This man was a collector of preserved heads known as mokomokai, which were the severed heads of the Maori, the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand. Back then, it was common practice for competing tribes to shrink their enemies' heads and sell them to tourists. Perhaps what's more creepy is that not many laws exist banning the possession or sale of these skulls, meaning you can own one today if you want it, but expect to be out a few $1,000s. Number 9. Boneyards. These American soldiers are playing around with human skulls. The boneyard they're located in has skeletons that were dug up from their graves, which, if you ask me, is a really bad idea. I get angry when someone wakes me up from a good nap. I can't imagine how I'd feel if someone took me away from the ultimate rest. Apparently, locals and tourists quickly got over it, and it's a popular tourist spot now. I hope they don't take home any bad energies. Number 8. 21st Century Scare. A lot of times we think the scary things we find in photos only come from film cameras or even old digital ones. We forget, though, that hauntings don't care about our technology and will show up anytime, anywhere. Like in this photo taken with a smartphone of a seemingly normal evening. A woman in her living room going about everyday life. But what's this in the corner? A man standing in a suit that seems to fit nothing else in the photo, and the woman says there was nothing actually there. Who is he? And why is he here? Number 7. Group Photo. This group of teenagers were just hanging out, the little girls sticking around to see what they were up to. When they decided to take a photo to remember the moment, the little girl wouldn't stop crying. She said she was scared of the little boy. The kids thought nothing of it, since kids say weird things all the time. When they saw the picture, though, they certainly found out exactly what she was talking about. Number 6. Nun Photo. This photo of a nun in the early 1900s is off right from the start. The very moment you look at it, it's off-putting. She's smiling, completely unaware, standing outside some sort of estate. She genuinely looks happy or amused. I doubt that feeling stuck around when she got a look at that photograph. The figure that appears seems to be reaching out to grab her arms, perhaps to ask for help or keep her from going inside. The story behind this photo is a mystery, but just one look and you know it's full of sadness. Number 5. Town Hall Haunting. In this town in Spain, there's a well-known secret. Late at night, when everyone has gone home, a little girl roams the halls, walks around, and cries a little. No one knows who she is or where she came from, but after one man working overtime snapped a shot of the hallway where he heard the sounds, others have come forward with their experiences too. The reason is a total mystery, but the photo of the doll-looking child is incredibly haunting. Number 4. The Face. At first glance, this photo is only scary because there's an extra set of feet at the bottom. No body to match, All the faces of the people who are supposed to be in the photo are there, unbothered. Then you look again, and you see that there's an extra sliver of a face by the man's hip. It's eerie and a little mischievous, and I will never forget it as long as I live. Number 3, wedding photos you can't use. Nothing like getting a bad photographer for your wedding, right? This wedding party has a photo they won't be forgetting, and not for the good reasons you expect at a celebration like this. Off to the side of the photo is a woman dressed in all black, unusual for a wedding, slightly elevated off the ground, certainly unusual for any occasion. And oh yeah, she has no upper body. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an apparition. It's said the photo was taken at a farm previously owned by a woman named Margaret Moth, whose lower half sure looks a lot like this one. Number 2, selfie gone wrong. This woman, quirky and happy, used an old film camera to take said selfie. After looking at the results, well, let's just say she probably slept with one eye open for the rest of her life. Out from the side of her head is the smallest bit of a hood, a very pale face, and an eye holding more evil than I've ever seen. Was the figure in the room where she took the photo? Was it following her? Is this the only photo where she's seen it? I almost don't want to know the answers. Number 1, the realist fear. This photo, though it has no supernatural element to it, is maybe the scariest one I've ever seen. At first glance, it looks a bit like science fiction. This isn't another planet. It's not the set of a movie. It's Chernobyl, Ukraine, during the nuclear crisis. A man is there on a mission. Nuclear specialists and even everyday workers and miners volunteered to pitch in to stop the spread of the unbelievably high radiation, essentially offering their lives to save thousands of others. In fact, many of the volunteers lived very short lives, succumbing to cancer and other related illnesses. Many of the workers who were there on the day of the incident died just weeks later. Thanks for watching. We hope you'll forgive us for any insomnia you may experience from watching this video. But please don't be afraid to subscribe, click the bell, and give this video a like. We promise no harm will befall you. Yeah, right.